Boeing 787 has in recent years been heavily discussed and talked about, from the troubles with engines back in the late 2010s that left airlines having to wet lease aircraft on and saw disruptions heavily impact airline operators around the world, to then quality assurance difficulties. As a result of this, the Boeing 787 has most recently seen deliveries suspended for over a year, now as the American aircraft manufacturer goes about securing the relative approval from regulators to begin delivering the aircraft to customers once again, a goal they have been trying to secure for some time. Boeing has continued over the past year to throw out periods where we could expect the recommencements of deliveries for the 787 to arrive. However, naturally, none of these came to fruition, with many delays being incurred. However, during the 2022 Farnborough Air Show, key Boeing executives noted that we were in the final innings of the long battle for recertification from critical regulators, and that we could expect a firm announcement and general approval soon, and therefore, following this, deliveries would recommence. During the back end of last week, Aviation Week reported in an exclusive report that the Federal Aviation Administration had finally given the approval to Boeing for the recommencement of these deliveries to customers, who naturally have been waiting for their 787s for some time now, and we've seen many airlines, notably including American Airlines, having to adjust their schedules this summer to really mitigate the issues that they could find thanks to not having the required amount of 787s. The approval from the FAA has been a long time coming for Boeing, with months and months of planning and communications. And finally, receiving said approval is a significant milestone for the program that has faced so many hurdles. The 787 Dreamliner is one of the most successful wide-bodies in recent memory, and has customers worldwide. That's why it being hampered significantly over recent years with issues has really dealt a blow to the program. In addition, with Boeing needing to shift focus elsewhere, the continued difficulties with the Dreamliner were happening at the worst possible time for them, and as a result saw many executives get frustrated over the matter. Now that Boeing has the approval, they can move towards the following stages of their plan, and that is, of course, the full resumption of deliveries and therefore, in addition, subsequently the resumption of production for the widebody at an adequate rate. This being said to take place sometime next month in August, inferring that the turnaround is relatively rapid from approval to eventual delivery commencement, with ultimately the recertification changing in recent years thanks to the 737 MAX crisis. The fight to approve new aircraft and even existing ones does take a little bit longer, with of course the Federal Aviation Administration scrutinizing said aircraft a lot more than they probably would have in the past. It means the process is longer. However, it's done so that the authorization can be done correctly, and also in addition, put Boeing hopefully in a position where issues with their aircraft, now for this focus being the 787, should be behind them now, and they can move through the industry unaffected in the coming decades, especially with their 787 Dreamliner. What are your thoughts on the major moment for Boeing getting that approval for their 787 Dreamliner? You can let me know down below in the comments. To Daniel, Al-Walid, Eric, The Flash, Cuban, Neil, Don, Stefan, and Jam, thanks for your support on the videos and being cabin crew members here on the YouTube channel. Enjoy what is left of your weekend, and like I'll always say, I'll see you tomorrow for another fantastic week in the aviation industry.